Wow. Okay. Well, I'm surprised that the Kimo can just put this thing like that as a somebody who understood, diplomacy, international relation, and all that. I'm so surprised that he just put it this way. But let me say this. And he said one thing that the ECOWAS and the Senegalese. I think we have the economic mission in the Gambia. We don't have any Senegalese mission in the Gambia. What we have
economic. We have said Nigeria, we have Ghana, we have
because you mentioned economic and said Senegal.
That might be a shortcoming, but I mean, we have ECOWAS forces here.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I just want to clarify because this thing has remained in the minds of a lot of Gambians because the Senegalese like Gambia, but this is the point. Gambia is part of the international community. Gambia is part of ECOWAS, Gambia is part of the AU and all that not. Léegi kon dafa melni anything li nga xamné Gambia ñu ko jankontal like ñom mënuñu bokka mënuñu contribute anything in that discussion. Just for example, in the basic thing, come no.
That's not what I've said.
Okay, so I'm saying in my view. So no large say.
Yeah, but no large say. Don't misinterpret what I've said.
Okay, no, I'm not misinterpreting what you're saying. I'm reacting to what you're saying based on
how it is a misinterpretation.
Okay,
because I'm not saying we cannot take part in international dialogues.
The person listening out there, no understand.
No, man, I'm not talking about them.
No, because
so don't misinterpret me.
That person out there, you cannot determine that.
Why man, I can clarify. What you are saying,
you may not be able to react to that person. Lima wax moy Gambia, Sierra Leone comme nu ko waxe dafa am lot of allegations of coup attempt here and there. Be nga xamne they understood on a personal. I have a lot of friends in Sierra Leone as well. Right. That the life of the president and the presidency is highly vulnerable. But within the security because security soldiers are very arrested in that attempted coup alleged attempted coup. So Sibir Lulu, you just probably they need to have a stabilization force there. And usually when the stabilization force goes, because the presidency is very vulnerable. So what they will do is come in the case of the Gambia, you have the economic taking charge of the presidential guard and the the immediate family and other important issues. So legi. Gambia and ECOWAS includes Gambia. There will be a force sent to ECOWAS. Gambia has to contribute. Just like Buny Amon Jama, even when Yahya Jammeh was here, Gambia was still sending forces to other places. Yeah, but even
at the time we didn't have foreign forces in the Gambia.
No, listen, I'm saying.
So that's my logic.
No, the logic there, I'm saying, the fact that I'm got foreign forces here. I don't think will be a basis that you cannot contribute to any other international mission. Because because you have foreign forces here, you cannot send
but for example, we have 16 states in ECOWAS. During Gambia's mission, during ECOMIG, only 4 countries or 3 countries sent forces here.
Okay, but let me say, it's not because they want to send. You see, sometimes, let me tell you this. You say these are security issues. Probably you and I may not be able to understand.
But I believe, like you mentioned, I do understand diplomacy and I understand international relations. And I can tell you for a fact that a country, even though you have a mandate in an international organization and there are limitations of powers, but you can also accept not to participate based on scenarios and realities in your country.
Okay, let's agree that the experts have formed the opinion that the reality on the ground is that the Gambia can send.
So then, if that's the case, then we don't need
It may not be the case. Okay. It may not be the case because look, you see, the contribution of the foreign forces in the Gambia is very specific, very, very specific. It is very specific, and it does not affect the normal operation of the military in this country. I often hear, in fact, people say, "Oh yeah, the president." I said around the president. I don't want to speak on some of this because they are highly, security issues. But the common ground has been reached that Gambia is a potential candidate, a competent candidate to send its forces to partake in this exercise. And let me say this, you see, sometimes also when these things have been determined, they look at a lot of strategic issues. For example, Senegal as an economic, ECOWAS, part of the economic, is very strategic in terms of supporting the Gambia in its stabilization.
No, now we are talking about Sierra Leone and
No, I'm giving you an example because you have cited the Gambia.
Yes.
You've given, your argument is that because we have people here, therefore we should. So I'm saying that I believe in the experts, the decision of the experts. I believe in their judgment, and I think it's very logical as well that even though we have a foreign mission in the Gambia, it cannot also negate us from our international obligation. But also, I believe that there are all moral justifications and legal justifications for us to also, send our forces, because it will not in any way, affect, our capacity to provide security for this country.
Okay.